Welcome back to another video. This time we will be talking about bacteria in our gut. I will talk about what dogs have to do with it and if tiny bacteria in our gut can actually cause depression or anxiety. The number one question which you might have seen on the thumbnail is here: how many bacteria actually live in our gut? I would like to know your estimate. Comment down below and see what others said. It's around 100 trillion bacteria living in the gut. That is 13 times the number of humans living on the planet and around 1.3 times the number of cells a human body has. In addition, about 100 to 1000 bacteria live on each square centimeter of our skin. All those bacteria are called microbiome, which is actually a community of microorganisms that inhabit a certain environment. In that case, it's the gut, or rather the colon. Now you might say, well, okay, why would I want to hear about bacteria and other microorganisms living in and on my body? I would have preferred not to hear about that. Here's the point. An emerging hypothesis is that a dysbiosis, which means a microbial imbalance inside the gut, can cause many different diseases or compound their burden. If you look at different studies, you will find that among those diseases is asthma and other respiratory diseases, cancer, inflammatory bowel disease, obesity, metabolic syndrome, diabetes type 2, cardiovascular diseases, arteriosclerosis, arthritis, psychological disorders such as depression or anxiety, hepatic illnesses, immune-mediated conditions, and neurologic conditions such as autism. That is a lot. And I assume you do not want to get one of those, which is why your bacteria in the end matters. The fun fact is here that Hippocrates, who lived in the 3rd century BCE, has stated all disease begins in the gut, which is kind of funny because now we find us 2000 years later getting to the bottom of what he had said. If all those diseases can be linked to a dysbiosis, the question is, how can an alteration of the gut microbiome be prevented? There are different theories which explain how dysbiosis is caused and what factors contribute to its development. Those are in general immune interactions and early development of a human, for example the mother's milk, diet, use of antibiotics, and lifestyle. For example, cohabitation with dogs, which means if you do have a dog, your gut microbiome will be more diverse, which is good for your health in the end. If you would like me to get into further detail on what dietary patterns influence the gut microbiome, tell me in the comments. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.